Hi, good evening to all my friends. This is Marcus from Metaphysics. Hello, we meet again. So today is about this topic on top, which is let us try to help. Okay, so while who is around here, just pop in, say a hi. Can you all hear me or not? Okay, let's see who is around. Let's see who is around. If you're around, pop in, say a hi while we are waiting for some of our friends. So anyway, I assume I've been doing this literally every 1 or 2 weeks. So if you're first time meeting me here, say just probably type a one to tell me that you are first time having this kind of sessions with me. Okay. Hey, hi, Jason. Nice to have you around. Okay, who else? Who else? Come pop in, say a hi while we are waiting some of our friends to be here. Okay. This is Marcus in case the first time seeing me. Okay. Yeah, so I've been doing this literally every on off. So it's mainly on Saturday. It's 1.5. Okay. Who else do we have? Come, lie. Okay. Today is mainly about reading, divination, the art of Yi Jing, the practical art of Yi Jing. Can you hear me? Okay, good. So and we are going to do some live sessions to help any friends with any questions. Okay, I'll tell you what to do if you're interested to actually ask your questions. Okay, so I will elaborate on that later. Okay, so anybody here other than Jason? Come on, so pop in, say hi to me. Okay, oh, other than Jason, we have Augustine, we have Yu Yong. Hey, Yu Yong is here. Okay, all right, so yeah, I actually made a lot of friends since I've been doing a lot of this weekend talk show. I've been making a lot of friends, very nice people. All they are very nice people. Okay. So today we're going to talk about I Ching. And when we talk about I Ching, it always goes back to this fundamental called the energy transform, chi exchange. Okay. I actually learned a lot from in the past from my teachers, my peers, my friends, family, you, my wife. Because of your I have tried to improve myself, and I also on my I Ching journey, I learned from my masters, my gurus. Okay, so because they are the one who teach me that as we grow, we give, as we give, we grow. Okay, so that we become a better version every now and then. Okay, that's how we grow. Okay, and it's always about how to give back no matter whatever we have. If we have money, we donate lah. If we don't have money, we donate time lah. If we don't have time, we donate our knowledge lah. If we don't have knowledge, donate our smile. If you don't have a smile, see whatever that you can still give, you give lah. Okay. Sometimes it may not always be money or financials. We can give whatever that we can. If a person needs our attention dearly, and our little attention, our little smile can make their day, why not? Okay, so it's all about give and grow. And then as we give, we grow. As we grow, we keep giving. Okay, this is what my teacher has taught me. And today I would like to do the same. Okay, so for today, the usually the last time when I do consults, way back when I started off when I do consults, what I did was I just collect their tokens of appreciation. They call it ang pao. So last time that's what we do. Any free will ang pao they don't give. That was many years ago when I started off giving consults. Now I normally charge for my personal consult. Today, no charge at all. Okay, because I want to do my little part to bring the little clarity into your life if you have any questions. Okay, so first and foremost, it's really about you clearing your obstacles, gaining clarity from your obscurations. So if you want, do a donation to have this energy exchange. You do a donation in your name if you want, and if that makes you feel better, to create your own energy and so as to help in your own path. It's all about you today, okay? And answers today are all based on teaching, okay, forecasting. So all you need to do is after you've asked, take relevant actions based that best fits your belief system to make it work based on the advice. That's all. Okay. And you create your very own channel of energy exchange by you taking actions and then in exchange getting the results that you have been yearning session of consult. So before I start my consult, let me change my screen. Okay, we are here. So for those friends, who do we have here again? We have, hey, hi, Tang. We have Manny. We have Yana, Saikan, Saudikap, and we have Noreen. Hey, hi. I always like to meet old friends from Facebook and I meet new friends from Facebook. Okay, thanks for joining in. Okay, today is all about you. So all you need to do is this. If you have any questions that you want to ask, it is always best to ask live. All you need to do is just send a WhatsApp message. Just say, I want to ask to this number so that we know that you have something that you want to ask, but don't put your question in the WhatsApp. Okay. The best way is we do live audio. So once we receive yours, my wife will select and they'll call you. And upon calling you, you just answer the call. And with audio, you ask your question live. You know why? When you type here, there can be a lag. And when you type in WhatsApp, it may not be clear. And that creates a lot of the disconnection. And in the art of divination, we do not want that. Okay, so Sally will randomly, my wife Sally will randomly select a few from those of you who send this message to this WhatsApp number and we talk live in audio. Okay, it's easier and clearer in that manner. And it avoids the lagging, as I said, make it more interactive because we want to have energy exchange so that I can understand your question better and I can answer you straight away in case you have some last minute impromptu one or two more questions that branches off from that. And well, you do not have to show your face, you just have to talk. Okay, so in case you are shy, this is the best way. Okay, for friends who want to take this opportunity, I can help you. Okay, so just message and we will call you, you just answer the call. That's all right. And for me to position you about this, you need to know one concept that is very important. One concept, and that concept is called cause and effect. Okay, who have never heard of this term cause and effect? Type a 0. Who have heard before? Type a 1. And let's see how this goes. Who have heard before? Type a 1. Who have never heard before? Type a 0. Let's see. By the way, I'm pretty sure that some of you are religious. Some of you are not a religious person. Okay, so it's okay, right? So who have heard before? Type a 1. Who have not heard before? Type a 0. So that I know where are you the positioning based on the audience response. Okay, come, like. See, this thing called the lag. So I must ask already. Wait for a while. Then I can see. Is it my screen that's freezing or is it the you are all too shy? Oh, okay, yeah, okay. I need to slow down. Okay, okay. So all of you do evil, Jason says. Okay, all right. Majority type of 1. Okay, just a brief talk about this cause and effect. Okay, well, in some religion, especially like let's say Buddhism, it talks about cause and effect, and a lot of times this cause and effect they actually talk about what past life and future life, okay, and about reborning in the sixth realm. So in that context, the six realms of rebirth, they based on what we do, good or evil. So the six realms of rebirth is typically the heaven realm, where a lot of enjoyment, because you did a lot of good deeds, so a lot of abundances of enjoyment in life. Okay, this is what heaven realm. Okay, and the second realm is called the asura, or they call it according to text, they call it the demigods, okay, asura, where it is a realm where there's a lot of warrior fighters, and which is always in the mood of jealous or an anger, according to text. And then the third realm is called the animal realm. Animal realm are those that we are able to see in our dimension now lah. Okay, the dogs, the cats, the birds, the whales, the fish. All these animal realms, usually according to text, they are governed mainly by the rule of ignorance. They have some animals are more intelligent, but majority are exposed to because of where they are. Okay, the predator eats the prey, and the kind of life in the realm that they are is governed by ignorance. Hungry ghost is the fourth realm where you want but you don't get it. Whether it's a greed, a hungry, or craving for anything you want, you don't get it. This is the fourth realm. The fifth realm is called the hell. Yes, hell, which basically means suffering based on what you have done. That is usually related to not good. Five realms plus one realm left is called the human realm, which is a mix of the good and the bad experiences. You can use your intelligent mind to tell the difference and then to decide what to do for yourself. So human being is the most intelligent of all. Okay. So according to that, then some people ask, yeah, the course is about past life. If you saw the good, but sometimes people are quite pissed off because you see in our life, we see the good one suffer, and we also saw the bad one getting more prosperous. Okay, so well, that's why some people are not into this fact of cause and effect because they can't see what's from the past that they deserve now, and that they can see what's bad now, but they cannot see the outcome yet. So really, personally, I cannot prove to you about past life and future life too, because personally, me, as in now, I have not been through there and come back and tell you. So I can't prove to you about past and future life. Okay, but one thing is for sure, cause and effect is real in our everyday life experiences. Okay, because it is a mindset. We do not need to go through beyond life after death to prove it. Okay, let me tell you a story. Okay, let me tell you a story so that you get to know this cause and effect. Because once you understand and grasp this whole idea of cause and effect, it can give you a good fundamental of how to apply Yi Jing to solve your problems in life. That's why I'm going through this story. Your own story, right? Okay, so you see, we don't have to go through afterlife and come back and tell you, hey, got next life one. Don't need, because we are experiencing it every day. Okay, and one of the stories is this. Yeah, all stories always have a wise man. So I will tell a story that has a wise man also. Once upon a time, in the olden day in China, there was a rich man who went to visit the wise man. Okay, and the rich man says, "Dear sir, I am filthy rich, but I get my wealth by squeezing everyone from the village. So I'm literally squeezing them dry. That's why I'm able to become so rich. I make them slop. I torture, but I get money." Seriously, as I'm getting old now, the rich man, I'm scared. I don't want to go down to hell. So he asked the old man, does hell exist? So then the old man replied, as the story goes on, the old man replied, let me tell you another story. The old man said, let me tell you a story. Then the old man says this, once upon a time, so now there's a story in the story. There's a boy who scored very good grades, okay? And he spent a lot of time studying to achieve wonderful grades for his studies. Top student in that whole tier. So he was very happy. When he walked, got win one, okay? So in his world, because in his world, he was like the most revered, the most respected person. But because he's also quite proud, but he feels like he's at the top of the world. So this boy, he's like living in heaven. He got all the attention. He's high above all a lot of students, top student. Then one day, this boy, when he went to school, he realized one thing. Oh, he did not bring money. So when he went to the canteen, he was freaking hungry and he got no money. And he saw his friends are all eating happily. Because of his pride, he don't have much friends anyway by default. A lot of people don't like people with the most very high one. So because of his pride, he don't want to ask his friends for money also. But then when he sees them eating happily, he was so filled with jealous seeing the friends happily gathering, happily eating, and he has to starve. So it's like, why so unfair? You think why is it so unfair? Well, weirdly, well. People don't know what they don't know. They always cannot see their blind spot. So the mental state at that moment was suddenly become the demigod, where it's full of anger and jealousy. So his mind was actually reborn from the heavens realm down to the mental state, to the demigod's realm. At the noontime, late afternoon, he was so freaking famished that he cannot think straight already. Then he was so hungry. So at that state, from demigod, he was reborn, mental state, to the realm of hungry ghosts. Want to eat, cannot get anything to eat because of his pride. He don't want to ask for help. So, and then he's suffering in the realm of hungry ghosts. Want and don't get it. And then after a short while, he was really dragging his feet. His eyes saw a 7-Eleven. Oh, sorry, olden days no 7-Eleven. He saw a grocery store. And he has no money. How? He tells himself, I will try to just take one candy bar. One candy bar. One is enough. Nobody will see it. And he's going to steal the candy bar. Okay? Thinking that nobody will saw it. Okay? And at that moment, it is ignorance. Okay? Then his mental state was reborn into the realm of animal. Not wise, okay? And once he took the candy bar and tried to walk out the door, the shop owner saw it and shouted at him, "Hey, you, don't run!" And the little boy ran, and he was hiding. Very scared. He was very scared. First time doing such stupid thing, so he was really scared and lost. And he started to, after 1 hour, he don't have to come out from the bush, And then the owner was really like, where's the boy? And then that boy was hiding, so freaked out. He was crying. He felt so terrible. This is the worst day in his life thus far. His mind reborn to suffering in hell. And then, same day, a man walked past, okay? And then he saw the boy hiding, like, lembik, like want to faint, very jelly. And then cannot think, but then he was like very scared also. So then the man asked, what happened, young boy? Then the boy was keep crying. Then the man consoled the boy, and then finally the boy started to talk. Then the man started to understood that, this boy actually got no money only. And just go and ask, and then come back and return 10 already. So then the man advised the boy, I will advise you to go back to the shop, admit you're wrong. And upon admitting you're wrong, you must be able to tell what is right and wrong. So admit and move on from there. Then the man gives the boy courage. Then apparently the boy went back to the store and returned, and he apologized. He had eaten the candy bar already. The owner want to scold the boy, but he saw that the boy is so courageous to admit. The shop owner forgave him, but he still scold him. Okay. So after that, the man brings the boy back home. The parents also scold him, but the parents also praise their kid, their son. Okay, they thank the man. In this state, the boy is at the human realm, being able to tell right from wrong. Life is a mix of up and down, and what else can we do to make a decision that can be better, standing up from where we fell down? Okay, so now back to the rich man and the old man. So then the old man now, you don't have to ask whether hell exists or not after you are dead. It already exists now in your mind through your mental state every day. And your state is now in fear, okay? And your mental experiences is eating you up. Yes or yes? The man says, yes. Then after that, the wise man starts to guide the rich man. Okay, you can still make a difference. You can still do something now to make a difference right now to dilute the salty cup of water by adding more water to dilute it. Humans are very good in adaptation. Go and change, transform so that you do right what is wrong when you still have the chance. So, what does this story tells us? Just type that. What does this story tell us? To me, it says one thing, that all we need are the right advice and clarity, the courage to take the first step, and exercise wisdom along the way to make it work. You see, cause and effect is not about what past life, future life. That is too narrow a definition. Cause and effect just means you plant an apple seed, you got yourself an apple tree. You will never, ever, never, 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 never have an apple seed plant and you get a durian tree. No way. Okay, this is called causal relationship. Okay, causal only, okay. So, and by saying the causal relationship, it just means that, but whether you want to have a tree, apple tree with a good quality apple fruit, or you want lousy quality apple fruit, that depends on your soil, the sunlight, the water, the tender loving care, and the climate and environment that you're able to influence. So while you have a cause that you can't change, you want a result that's down here, you need one thing, and that is called conditions. By playing the conditions right, you're able to sway the effect to one direction that you want, as long as within the realm of possibility, within the realm of able to take place. Right. So all along when you are talking about hexagram definition, we are talking about what else we can do at the condition part of the whole equation. You want to learn something from this story? It's all about being in the human realm, do what you think is right while you can still do within a possibility that you can still do. Okay, a lot of times people in the feng shui, oh, that house got sharp, wow, very bad. What should I do? I must shift house. How many house can you shift? Hey, shift house is not like buying a phone. Okay, so that's how you just scratch like that, you can scratch like that, you can scratch like that. What else can you do? Many options. Okay, so cause, condition, effect is very real in your everyday life, because we do not talk about past life, present life, future life. We talk about now, yesterday, today, tomorrow. Don't need to be past life, present life, future life. It just has to be yesterday, today, and tomorrow. And your mind is roller coasting in the whole six realms of cause and effect. But you do your part today, now, to decide what is the next best course of road that you want to travel. The keyword about condition is, what are you gonna do next? That is all. Okay. So hope that you're able to gain something out. We play well in our conditions part of the whole equation. We are able to help ourselves out. Okay. So you take control of the next step. Okay. Don't just look at one freaking big goal and ask, oh, the goal is too big, I cannot travel. You just need to know what's next. The very next step where you can make a change, and who knows, if you don't, if you make that one step and that brings you to, oh, actually it's like that, then you get to see new stuff, realize new stuff, and your first step becomes a second step, and one follows the other. Okay. Okay. So, and a lot of times I went through the path. A lot of times we worry about 1,000 meters and 999 never happened. What is this? I don't understand. Are you able to hear me clearly? Okay, my wife says maybe I'm too soft. You tell me whether you can hear me clearly or not. Okay. All right. So don't over worry. Okay. All you need to do is take one digestible step by knowing what's next. Okay. So for today, is really about asking. Okay. So all you need to do is just send this message. My wife will call you, and we'll have the session. Okay. In the probably that maybe 5-10 minutes from now. Okay. One thing I need to let you know about the art of asking in Yi Jing. The art of asking. Okay. Listen here. Can you hear me now? Testing 1, 2, 3. Better now? Am I too far off? So is it better now? Okay. So in the art of asking in Yi Jing, there's a way to ask. So when we call you later, you got a question to ask, or when you learn this art and you want to ask a question, always say this: I'm asking for who? For yourself, for your sister, for your brother, or for on a situation. And number two, what is the issue now, the current state, the position now? And then what timeline are you looking at? Okay, what timeline are you looking at? Maybe I need to decide about this interview which is taking place. I need to confirm in the next 1 week. The timeline is 1 week. Or I am deciding to do this. I need to clear my product to make it move in the next 1 month. The timeline is 1 month. Don't ask a question about 4 years down the road. I can't even think what to eat next week. Okay, so shorter timeline. And the fourth thing is the question you want to ask. Okay, so you're asking for who, what is the current status, what timeline are you looking at, and what is the problem. Okay, so if you're going to take 2 minutes on to talk about a question and people still don't understand what the hell you're talking about, chances are, number one, you don't know your priorities, or number two, you have issues articulating it clearly. So that's fine, but I will stop you and I will guide you. And let's be clear that I'm not being rude to cut you off, but I'm here to help. But I also need to do some time management. So when you're asking and you took 2 minutes and I don't know what you're trying to ask, I will. Okay, all right. So are we fine with that? Okay, hope that you're fine with that. All right. Then the second thing is this. Okay, when you are asking, okay, this I can understand this is an open platform. So that's why later after this thing, I will decide whether to have a replay or this thing goes without a replay in Facebook. Because it depends on the sensitivity of whatever the thing discussed. I don't know who I'm calling, who I'm talking to, or what to expect. This is live. So, but one thing, you also need to, if there are some sensitive information and details that you're not comfortable to share, don't share. Okay, I am trying to protect your privacy. Okay, but ask for questions in a manner that is as helpful to you that you want to gain clarity as possible. But please use your real name. Okay, don't tell me your name is 123. Okay, all right. Let's start with the consult now. Okay, so who do we have? Let me know what who's on the line. Augustine. Okay, hi Augustine. Okay. Okay, wait lah. Hey. Okay, hi Augustine. Okay. My question is this. Hi. Yeah, I'm listening. Yes. Okay, my question is this because I have a bedroom that's being rented out. And supposed to be brothers stay in the room, and one of the brother is going out, stay out with friends. But the other brother still wants to stay at my place. So I have to reduce the rent. But that brother who wants to stay say that he will try to find a new a companion within 6 months. So my question is, will this brother who is willing to stay at my place able to find a companion within 6 months, or able to find a friend to stay together with him within 6 months? That's all. Okay. So I assume when you ask that, you are also saying that he's going to pay the 6 month rent in the meanwhile. Sorry? He's still going to pay the 6 month rent in the meantime, right? Yeah, no. He'll pay a reduced rent now. Oh, okay. So within 6 months, whether. So I said 400 I not tahan okay, see, 4 months, I mean 6 months of 400 I okay lah, but only because I told him I give him a deadline of 6 months to find a friend so that I can revert back to the usual rent of 700. See? So your 6 months today is 3rd of July, so your 6 months will be 3rd of January. From 1st of August. So by February, 28 February then I can be speaking By 28th of Feb. By when?
28th of February 2022. Like for 6 months.
Okay. Let me see. Okay. This is the qua that I'm able to. Okay. This is the qua which I'm able to see. Okay. The chances of him finding somebody that he ends up happy with is very low. So wait. I said the chances of him finding somebody that he's happy with, that you'll also be happy with, is quite low. But finding somebody that well, you know, in Hokkien we term bo he he ma ho so then there's a chance because you see this is actually earth on top, fire below. Okay, earth on top, fire below, 地火明夷卦 with a moving yao of Shin. Okay, so this is actually an unfavorable卦. A lot of giving out, countering in will be along the way. Issues that are not smooth. Okay, issues are not smooth. Although in the middle, when you try to resolve it, when you try to resolve it, there are some frictions along the way. So that means you end up the chances of finding somebody happy is very low. If you saw it say any, I don't care lah, Tom, Dick, Harry just come in lah. Then that is. So as long as you don't mind the things that comes along with it, which can be quite headache, or in terms of relationship, can be quite less cordial. There is a chance. If you're willing to close one eye, I don't care, as long as you pay my rent, then there's a chance. But if if your expectation is at a certain level, then the chances are quite low. Because your question is whether he can find somebody, so it's him. Yeah. Correct. So whether you including you but mainly him. Close one eye, just get somebody in, then. But if it's a bit Jim means a bit trying to have higher standard. Okay. So yes. And see, there's a thunder at my side also, and that's another, we call it Y ing. So even if you found one, whether it can stay long or not is still a question mark. Okay, so don't have too much high hopes. If you can make it clean early, make it cleaner. Or you find ways. It depends on your choice. If you think, if you don't mind the lower in rent, then you are doing a good deed, then nobody's stopping. But if you think that, think further, after 6 months, still cannot. If that outcome, you know that, and you're able to reconcile with that, it's easier to make a decision based on that for you now. Okay, so after 6 months, because I'm living after 6 months, if you still cannot find a friend, right? I will ask him to find you one now, because after 6 months, I don't necessarily receive the low rent. Yeah, that's one thing. But within 6 months, I'm willing to compromise. The big picture is likelihood cannot find a happy one. Even if you can find, always at loggerhead is going to be not happy. You just have to make sure when you found one, you just have to make sure that they are not quarreling until to a state where it affects your life. Okay. Okay, So you think that he possibly can find, but then chances are cannot find. Chances are cannot find. Even if can find, there will be a lot of issues that's going to be his temperature is going to go up. That means if his problem become your problem, it's a problem. If his problem keep it within the room, then who cares? Correct enough. So what's your advice? What's your advice? My suggestion is to make a decision now based on if he cannot find you, whatever price that you're going to nail down now, you are able to sit right with you, because apparently just thinking that he cannot find what is the price or what's the decision you're going to make now. You think one step ahead so that you are able to reconcile with that.
Okay, my decision is simple. If you cannot find within 6 months, or after that's all.
This guy, is he very bad temper one?
No, that's very nice.
Very nice. Very nice. Okay. Let's see. Okay. But my suggestion is assuming cannot find, what is your decision? So that it is incongruent for now and after 6 months.
I'll be congruent on
Okay,
now, after 6 months, right? Cannot find this out.
Bye bye, then okay, then it's clean. So then.
I still to give you some chance, just 6 months. That's why after 6 months, no way lah. I cannot give you another chance.
If you got any friends that you can recommend and let him see and then can talk about, then okay lah, try to help lah. But then still, yeah, this is what Yi Jing says. The Gua Ming Yi is actually a very clear Gua that says giving out in the beginning, and when you try to solve the problems, you get more pissed off along the way. At the end of the day, it is still going to be trying to solve problems, but a bit going nowhere. So a bit going nowhere. So you might as well decide now based on the fact that it's going nowhere, so that you can reconcile, so that mentally you are balanced. Okay.
My decision is simple. After 6 months,
Yeah, let it be lor.
Yeah. Because I really agree that you should a grace period of 6 months, so I don't think so. I want to revert there lah.
You see,
6 months is very clear cut. That's it.
You talk for how long? My thunder strike for how long? It is one of the way. It's one of the things that we need to look out for when we do divination. Okay. So I will teach you all this in the class. It is very important. Okay. Okay. So I say got a chance, but watch out for issues. Okay. Thank you. Bye bye. Okay. So anybody got any questions that you have WhatsApp to my wife and you want? Just it's simple. If you all think you all learn something, you like this thing, just give me some love and like, okay? Okay. Okay. Just off love and like and share. Okay. So, wow, you all can hear the thunder. My tummy is growling. So this is how it goes. Okay. So while we are doing readings, always watch. We don't just read a chart, just read. Okay. We have to. Okay. For those who sign up in my class, I'll teach you more. All right. So when this is a Ming Yi Gua, you see Earth on fire. Okay, Earth on fire. When you see Earth on fire, it's usually it means trying to give out a lot. Okay, trying to give out a lot, and when you're trying to give out a lot, right, it's a sign of trying to resolve issue, but giving first. The only tricky part is after giving, are you getting the results? Okay, and because of the fact that this is in this summer season with this Gua, supported but still issues along the way. Okay, all right. Anybody else?
Yeah.
Okay, come give me the phone and call. So this is how it goes. Any questions? Any questions? Okay, just tell me your real name and we talk. I need to drink water now. Who? Jason says who has signed up for my Yi Jing divination masterclass. Say yay! Okay. Okay, come. Let's see. Who? Hey, Narani.
Hi, Marcus.
Hi there. You are my new friend in my Facebook. Okay, nice to have you around and thanks for staying through. Okay, come, right? What is your question?
Okay, I'm asking for myself.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to launch a new product in the new market in July.
Okay.
This month, July.
Okay.
Yeah, so I want to know what are the areas that I should focus, because I'm afraid I miss out certain things. So I want to see whether there's anything that I can because it's new product, new market. So there's a lot of logistics and distribution involved.
Okay, understood. What timeline are you looking at for you to look out? Okay, July. So July for the.
For this July, I want to start the first batch now.
Okay. Okay. So Norani, issues with you do have some things you need to watch out for. Okay, you got yourself advising star down here. Okay, it's actually a 地水师卦, earth on top, water below. Earth on top, water below means one thing that is you are collaborating with somebody, but somehow this collaboration is, are you doing it alone or with somebody? So I can see this collaboration ends up while you are supported. It's also because of these people you are stuck. Okay. And this collaboration is really like it's like they help you and yet they get things stuck. You do have issues in terms of getting the product moving. Okay. Well, but okay, if you are talking about in the month of okay, let me see clearly. First and foremost, in the start, because of collaboration, you can't do it alone. But because of being with people, there are this collaboration somehow makes the things not able to move as fast as it should be. Okay.
Correct, because the item is quite perishable. So from my side, need to reach that end preferably just in one day.
Okay. The weird part is but once you clear this further, the product can move and you can reach that out to your audience. But somehow or rather, upon able to clear that which is getting the product into action, the middle person is okay, but somehow the problem is still going to be there where it is still unresolved. You see, so basically with the collaboration, you are stuck with the people, but you're able to get product out. But end of the day, you are still having a lot of issues unresolved, and there are a lot of people to people underlying currents sitting down there.
Yes, correct. It's like now I need to get the product to C, but I have to go through B, then only go to C.
Yes. One of the way that you can consider is this who has in your team, who is the one that's able to take action and make things happen one. That means less talking, more doing. Okay, then you need to find a leader inside to let everybody follow one, because too many will just spoil the cake. Okay, yes. So find unified into one key direction, and the rest jump. This person, is it already found or you have to find? Let me see. You have to find. Yeah. Okay. You have to find. Okay. But the good news is this person maybe he might be one person that is 八字 got a strong in matter, favorable in matter, then you have a good chance. Are you with me? Strong in metal, favorable in metal, then you have a good chance what if you pass your checklist, shortlisting, get him over. Okay. So the weird part is you are able to overcome issues, but then there are a lot of issues still at your spot where it gets more messier. So do watch out on just not pushing it out too, and it's like don't dig a hole to cover the first hole. End of the day, you got two holes. Just be careful of that. Okay. So get somebody with enough influence and leadership to plow this through, because too many directions will just screw things up.
Okay.
strong matter, favorable matter, this guy will help. Okay, this person will help. Okay, if you know 八字, it'll be very easy to find this person. Okay? Alright, sure. Thank you. Okay, bye-bye. It says a lot about the situation, that, because you see, end of the day, if you got awareness of what you are going through, you can avoid a lot of things, right now. So now at the end of the day for Noraini, she got a lot of in-house problems. She still managed to get it out to the audit, to her customers at the end of the day, but she still have a lot of underlying current issues in-house. So that means if she's going to continue, Noraini, for you to carry on this journey, you really have to, you can't be pressing on the accelerator and the brake at the same time. It's going to be a wear and tear, and that's going to cost you more, and your business cannot grow at all. It's just more solving problems and start with the problem. Okay. So you think in a way how to resolve in-house in order to expand, or else you will find yourself with a dragging effect. Okay, that's all. Come on, anybody got any questions? Just plug in lah. So
Yeah,
next one lah. So this is how it goes, right? Very very simple. Okay, so we are here to help. Okay, so we're here to help me to help lah. So yeah. Okay, any more? Okay, like.
Okay.
Hi. Hello, Will. Is this Will?
Hello.
Will is a very very nice gentleman. So anybody who needs marketing advice, online marketing, look for Will. Okay, yes. How can I help?
Okay, I'm still trying to figure out how do I specify make my question specific. But I think it's more towards like this particular roadblock that I have in my current junction of life. So it's actually more towards financial stuff. So I'm currently holding on to a huge amount of debt at my current age, and I think it's not wise. So I've been having quite a lot of sleepless nights thinking about like what is the future will unfold for me on this. I do have plans to clear it off within like 1 to 2 years, but I'm not sure whether there's like too much of an ambition or not. So I'm just trying to see what should my steps on planning to be like.
Okay, so how to speed up your debt clearance in that 1 year, at least for practical sake?
Yeah, that's the ambition goal lah.
Okay, let's see. So okay, this is a good one. Okay, so a good one then. 听了不爽. Okay, so this is actually a 地风生卦, is a rising 卦. Okay, and this rising comes with collaborations, and you will be supported. So for a start, you must not be clearing your debt alone, or rephrase, the money the financial income that you are going to take to get from to clear your debt, that financial opportunities, you should not be doing things alone. You should be collaboration with people, and so that you grow and you get your connections right, so as you expand. Okay, and with that, the first thing is really to grow your current business, and your key goal in your business is only one goal: not to make money, but to get returners. You need to get them to come back to you for more, so that it's just like you buy a porridge from a stall. After you pay for $2, the store owner say, you want egg or not? Then you say yes, that's 50 cents more, 25% more already. So you always have to upsell, or to get them to come back to you for more, so that you are in the journey of getting your financial capabilities up faster. So that is for the resource to get your financial pump up, to clear your debt faster. The second thing is this: you need to, along the way, you need to know how to cut your whole expenditure current state to the must-have and good-to-have. The must-have means you die have to spend one. For example, you need to eat, you need to support your business to pump in to grow. Those good-to-have one is maybe don't buy iPhone, buy Huawei. Yeah. So that your life, so that the good to have one you streamline down. Sorry, the good to have one you cut wherever you can. The must have one you streamline down, so that you're able to cut short the whole journey in order to make your expenditure lesser, and then from there pump up the resource. So you got two ways to come in. Your expenditure must have good to have. The second part is actually collaboration and get the customers to return to you for more. With these two means, within 1 year, you have a good chance of clearing quite a handful of them. Unless, let me see one thing. No, can. Unless the last final piece is your way of spending. If you are one of those guys with instant gratification one, at least you try to improve on that. If you are not, then it's easier. Then you got higher hopes. Because I saw a well. I saw a well in the whole Yi Jing the hexagram. So a well meaning able to restrain, to contain, to hold on to it, and that's a good one. Okay. So so far, when I talk to you, there's no thunder. Okay, I'm observing. So it's a good thing as of now. So the only thing you need to be aware of is who are you partnering with, and your quality of your client, and your expenditure habits. These are the three key things, and you got a good hope of getting it in place.
Right, right. I see, I see. So it's to recap, right? It's more towards like control. Second of all is focusing on retaining the current one, and the third one is that to actually just expand my current business now.
Yes. Through working with people are not alone.
Yes, collaborative work.
Yes.
Okay,
one more thing. Don't you need to take note that you don't overwork yourself. Okay, don't burn out yourself, because I see a sign out there that you might burn out yourself. So as whatever you're doing, make sure that you still got that 20% amount in the brake pad. Don't jump until all the way. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you, Will. Okay. So far, you see me talking and finding clarities and what to prepare next. It's all practical actions. I didn't call you to wear a red underwear or face the direction or do it. Because if the practical thing don't make sense, all the facing also like that. So this is how it works for one to be able to use Yi Jing to gain clarity. Any more? So today is really about So one thing okay, while my wife calls somebody, problems you see, we can run out of money, we can run out of friends, we can run out of a job, we can run out of no house to stay, we can run out of time, we can run out of energy. The one thing that we will not run out of are problems. So problems, okay, what are problems? These problems very clearly means stuff that we are not happy with in life. Okay. So if we have a choice, it's better. At least we have a possible option to choose one with lesser problem. A and B choose only. But if we got the clarity of the choices, then we have been ready, we got problem. Okay. Okay, so who is next now?
One. One.
Hello. Hi there.
Yes, I can hear you now.
Okay, good. Marcus here. Thanks for staying through. How do I address you?
Why?
Why? You went to Nepal before,
No, first time.
Oh, because I saw your WhatsApp photo is like Nepal or Tibet like that. Okay, yes. How can I help?
Yeah, so basically, I was just wondering how am I going
I need to speak a bit louder. Sorry, why?
Yeah, I have a problem with. Hello?
Yes, I can hear. I can hear you. You can carry on.
Yeah, so basically, I just want to ask, I have this massive procrastination issue.
Okay.
Yeah, I have this massive procrastination issue in terms of career and life direction, direction and stuff. So I was just wondering, how can I address this? Is there any direction on how I can address this?
Massive procrastination over addressing issues. Is that a habit, a lifestyle that you have grown, a habitual thing that you have grown as part of your character, or is it just because there's some fear in progressing ahead?
To be honest, I'm unable to identify that.
Okay, let me see what it says. Okay. Okay. Somehow, just now Will got a rising hexagram. That's good. For your case, this rising hexagram is not good. There is, let me see, for a start, uh, you, are you one of those friends who seems to be more either you always look after people that you do look after yourself, or you are somebody that is very used to being in a comfort zone that somehow backfire into your life, which is the one more.
Actually, I would say both look after others and don't look after myself. And actually, it's both.
Both are because okay, because I can see one thing because of earth element on top with the wood element below. Okay, 地风生, but this sun is not rising at all, and it's somehow due to the fact that you are somebody in your life, through somebody close to you that you're connected in your life that's making a toll in your life. It means somebody that you're close with, but you're stuck with the person, and because of you're stuck with the person, it's giving somehow you can't go as far as where you want to be. At the same time, you are also very giving to somebody close to you. So because of this type and giving, you are like hantar kaki. So that's the reason why you may subconsciously tell yourself you don't know how to move. Is that the case?
Possibly, but would you be able to identify from the chart who this person actually is in my life?
Are you married?
Yes, I am.
How would you wait, is your wife beside you?
No, she's not.
Okay, how would, if it's one or two words, how would you define your relationship with your wife? Is she the more pressurizing party in your life?
She's definitely the more decisive and direction-oriented person.
I use the word pressurizing. Actually, it's not that you're not capable. It's just that somehow positions you are better happier off letting her dominate. Okay, so you are stuck with this relationship, but she's a more dominating party. Again, it's not that you're not capable, but they are more giving person. And is there an old man? Is there an old man or a boy that you need to look after in your family?
Yeah, both my father and my brother.
Yes, you see. So that's the reason why you also hesitate to make too many drastic change because you are by default a more stability driven person. You can have two ways out. Number one, okay, but this okay, okay, I am as honest as I can be, if you can tell. So first thing is this: get connected with somebody that you're comfortable with, that they have earned the rights to share with you how to get out. That means don't find a person that's theory and tell you what you should do. Get somebody who have walked the path and has earned your respect, earned their right to share with you, so that you gain more clarity, you see more light to get out of the situation. So by through connecting to the rightful person, to position yourself slowly out, because of this situation, yes, you're stuck there, but unless you see inspiration on somebody it really can do, then you probably get inspired to do a bit more. This is number one. Number two, the good thing is it can be done. Yes, it can be done because of the very fact this squad has something supportive along the way. Okay, it can be done. The only thing is this: you need to connect to the right person to get it.
Any indication of where I can find this person or how?
Any indication of where you can find this person and how? Let me take a look. through talking, the one that you talk a lot most with, number one, you talk a lot the most with. Number two, there's a chance that this person maybe is born in the year of Rooster or born in the month of September. Okay, Rooster or September, yes. Okay, so there's a chance that he is of that nature, but he likes to talk. He likes to talk and he likes to walk the talk. So you spell out along your life who are the ones who actually does that. Maybe somebody religious or maybe or your friend who's very bubbly, like to share with things. Okay, but they must earn the right to share with you and not getting somebody who talk theory. Remember that. Okay. Hope that this will help you to gain more clarity because you are stuck a bit. You can't, yeah. But part of it is your nature where you are more stability driven. And the good thing is there's a chance you can find this person. Okay. Within the next 2-3 months, if you put in enough effort, there's a chance. Okay. All right. Hope that this helps you. Thank you. Thank you. For the rest, we'll start to see something, gain something, and give a like, okay, and love everyone, okay? So it's all about overcoming your problem, really, overcoming. And you must have the clarity of what are the things that you can consider doing, and each thing is really doing that. You see, I've been plotting, and I've been sharing based on what I see, not the plug from the S one, okay? So one thing, prepare the last one, yeah. Gaining clarity, it is all about choices, whether you want to stick to your current job or change job, eat Korean or Japanese for dinner, buy Nintendo Switch or Xbox, or to go for a side gig or not. See, if you have no choice in life, end of the day, you find yourself, you just take it or leave it. No, take it or leave it is still a choice, by the way. So it's always good to see with clarity what are the next best thing that you can still do. And Yi Jing, I've been using that for myself for literally every day. Okay, I eat, shit, breathe, sleep, also Yi Jing. Okay, so it's always about deciding by asking smarter questions and refer to Yi Jing. Okay, so as to avoid blind spots in our life with the ability to forecast. Isn't it good? Is it good or you all tell me good or not good? Okay, so it is so good to be able to forecast. Hey, talk a bit here because I've been talking and I don't see much responses here. So far, are you all gaining anything from it? Hope that you are gaining something from it. Okay. One thing I need to tell you in the art of Yi Jing divination. You all want to know secret? Start a one if you want to know one secret. Start a one. I don't see that you are two there. Sit back. Okay, Jason is excited for the class. Okay. It's about the time and space. Okay, time and space. If you have a question, let's say, if you have a question about relationship inside your heart that you wish to ask, but you didn't volunteer for that consult, and another person asked about relationship, and he called and we talked on the phone, and you're seeing us live talking, and I give him some answers about relationship, and he knows what to do. And then if you have a question, hey, I've got the same question as this guy, or maybe my Marcus tell him I can apply the same answer. You might have this in your mind, okay? And you want to take the answer that I've given him for you yourself. Because, but one thing you need to know that it doesn't work that way. Because that question is posed by that person, it belongs to that person's time and space. So when it belongs to that person's time and space, even though you have the same question at your side that you want to ask, you cannot piggyback and say, hey, yeah, I really can apply this method because we got the same question. No, cannot. Okay. So that's why I will teach you more in the class how Yi Jing works. It's not only about a plot and you read. There are so many more dimensions that those who attend the class, you all better sleep well. Okay? Because you will get so many things to look out for. It depends on how ambitious you are. Okay. So whatever I'm answering for that person is for him, his time and space, not for you. So if you got any questions, you can just go and ask. Okay, so any more questions? Come on.
Yes.
So yeah, I'm really today. Hey, love and light, please. Okay, any more questions? Lie. Hi there, good evening. Hi there. Hi, is this Howard? Homan. Okay, hi Homan. Thanks for staying through. Yes, how can I help?
I'm sorry, hearing some echo here. Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you clearly because it's through the phone.
Yeah, I thought hold on.
Yes, you can shoot your question over, right?
Yeah. Good evening, Martin Sari and the listener.
Okay. So, what is your question? Homan, can you hear me?
Okay. Sorry, I'm getting the delay. Let me mute my
You have to hear the phone. You forget about the paper for a while so that we are talking live.
yeah,
Yes,
I off it already.
yes, live.
Okay. Well, due to the pandemic, I have attended some online courses on investing and trading with stocks, yeah, particularly you know, Hong Kong, China, US stocks, and I've spent like tens of hundreds of hours learning, starting, listening to the courses and all that. I'm pretty confident. So right now I'm having a dilemma. I just wanted to know that if this is suitable for me and if I can, get something out of this, this kind of investing.
Let me rephrase the question. Are you trying to ask within how long you can make how much to be convinced that it's workable for you?
I think how long is already, I'm already trained with how long because there are certain investing you don't get it like the next day or next week, or it takes years or talking about 1 to 2 years time. So that I'm quite comfortable with. I just want to know over long run if this kind of investing or money making is suitable for me.
You want to hear if you're okay that I'm going to give you truthful answer that can be quite brutal.
Sure. Okay.
Your question, is it based on courage or result? Because first, it's very far down the road. And it's just like I'm asking, I married my wife. I don't know whether it's the right person until I die. No? You know what I'm saying, right?
Yes.
Although, yes, I know that I married the right person. Okay. But the thing is, but one of the part where that's why I will try to rephrase for you to see whether it does that fits you because if let's say I want to make a 20% net profit within 6 months so that I'm convinced that it's working and I'm moving with more confidence. That is more clear cut. Or else the right or not right is very vague. It's just asking, the coffee is sweet. Sweet, how sweet? That little sweet. How sweet? That's sweet. My sweet may not be your sweet. So you want to rephrase your question?
Yes, I think let's say that because there are different type of investing that we learn. So probably like what you corrected just now, I would like to know whether this is something that I can do. For example, like if I can get like 20% in a year.
Okay, 20% in a year. Good. Okay, Danny. Okay, 20% in a year. Is that a achievable mark? Yes or?
Yes, it is.
Okay, let me see. Uh, let me plot out and let me tell you the answer. When you say 30% in a year is like July to July. July to July, okay? So we always talk about situation and how to get out of it. So for your situation, let me get the plot out first. Can you see the plot now? Okay, anyway, the power is it. Wait, okay. So now you got yourself this hexagram, okay? It's called Tian San Dun Gua. Dun Gua. Dun means go home, okay? Retreat, okay? And this got good tun and bad tun, okay? But somehow you have one issues at your side. The answer is if you really want to make it work, you have to make it number one, don't put all eggs in one big basket. Number two, don't make it too stagnant, because if you are playing a too stagnant game, as in like too slow moving, you don't ride on the volatility. Sometimes through some volatility, I'm not saying speculation, I'm saying riding on the rightful volatility, you can actually make more. There is a certain thing which I'm saying that says the journey is going to be hard for you to make 20%, not because it's not achievable, but because of the strategy that you are using is not sitting right. It's either number one, as I said already, all egg into one valuable or two valuable basket, that which is quite risky, or you are playing it a too slow moving game that you don't ride on the rightful volatility of certain aspects. That's why you run slower than usual. Okay. Are you with me?
Yep, I got your answer. So basically, don't put all eggs in one basket, and don't focus on those too slow or too safe. I think that's what you were trying to say, isn't it?
Yes. And one thing, when you say into investment, is it a lot into support, resistance, all this kind of thing?
No, I think it's more like a value investing.
Value investing, okay.
Yep.
Number three, don't be stubborn onto the stocks that have been proven not workable. This is one key one, because I saw another one. Do not be stubborn onto the stock that has been proven. Time to let go, let go. Okay, or else you are going to not able to hit your 20%. This is important. Okay, more important than the all egg in basket. Because when I do see that because of the way you analyze, you can be stubborn on certain things. Am I right? I'm wrong.
I can be. I can be quite particular in certain things.
Yes. So you are there to make money. You're not there to fall in love with the stock. So it's time to let go. You let go. This is important. Okay. You have to love the stock. You love the stock because they make you money. After that, bye bye. Okay.
Okay.
This is important. Then only you have a higher chance of making 20%. But or else, if you still play the same way, big problem.
Very good. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Hope to hear more good news from you.
Thank you, Marcus.
Okay. Thank you. Bye bye. Okay. It is really all about how long have I been talking? Oh, 1 hour plus already. Okay. So it is all really about this, my friends. For those who are interested, I'm having a class coming soon. Okay, I'm having a class coming soon, and in that class, I'll be teaching you all these things. Okay, the practical art of divination. How practical are all that you just heard lah? As practical as those are. Okay, so you don't have to worry whether you are a newcomer, totally zero in Yi Jing, no problem. Okay, as long as you're willing to listen, willing to pay attention, and then you try and practice after that, and you join our coaching classes, no problem. Okay. So I'll be covering you ground up. This is the basic which I'll be covering for you. And in that, I will also be covering the techniques, okay? Different ways of allocating the stars, how to determine favorable or not, how to look for scenario, and different scenario got different palaces placement, how to look at the hexagram and smell up the strength or no strength. And then so that if you strength or muscle, you can fight. No strength, no muscle, you can fight. Okay. And how to have different method of cutting the hexagram. Okay. What are these also one of the methods? Okay, I can use for coin. Yeah, I can use another method which is the coin. Okay, I'll also be covering the application part, which is the most important. Okay, the right way to ask questions. You see how I've guided some of you on the way to ask questions, and what affects accuracy, the approach, the CMC approach, and some of the secret codes in the art of reading, and of course, solution. No point asking without solution, then you ask for what. Okay, all this will be taught in the one class. Okay, not 3 different levels. Okay, in that one class. So you have to sleep well below higher. Okay, and you see, end of the day, if you have no awareness or you are totally ignorant, that can lead to expensive lessons. Some lessons can cost 5 to 6 figures. I have friends who who got burned 5 to 6 figures. And some of this non-awareness leads you to lousy decisions being made, and you do not want that. Because some of the lousy decisions end up you taking 1 day to recover, but some of the hard landings can take you 6 days, 6 months to recover. Some is a lifelong regret. Okay, and yeah, I also have my regret when I apply this incorrectly or in the wrong way in the past, because not aware of certain things or didn't take proactive action enough on certain things. So with awareness, you are able to forecast and tell what to be aware of. The right awareness can position you better to avoid hard landing. Okay? And with this skill, you will be able to have a weapon inside you for life that you can use anytime and open up your third eye. Okay? And it is a lifelong skill, for this way. Okay, Yi Jing has literally opened up my mind, and it can do the same to you. Okay, this class, all you need is this: pay attention and be willing to learn and try. That's all. You and end of the day, all the plots, you don't need a software. Okay, you don't need to sign for any damn app. You don't need to pay for any platform. Okay, at any moment you will be able to plot, to read, to apply, to decide, even when there's a blackout. Isn't this way powerful that opening up and up the app and then read the all the complicating achievement, all the what's supposed and stuff. Okay, this one is so much easier. Okay, of course you need to learn this skill and practice. And one thing we practice with us in the community, right? Jason, you're all like the community, right? Where I will handhold you also where you make mistakes. In the community, you all learn and grow together. Okay, so if you're interested in this class, this is going to be on the 24th and 25th of July. Okay, full day. I'm not going to have what every day 2 hours or 3 hours. No, I purposely make it full day so that you sit through and you make things happen. Okay, if you want something enough, you will make it happen. If you are not serious enough, then you might as well know it upfront. Okay, so it's going to be a 2 full days, and it's from 9 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. maybe overrun, and done by Zoom. And I'll be having free coaching classes so that you continue to grow. Okay, and don't ask me for how many coaching classes. I'll do as it's free. Okay, I will do as continuously as I can. Okay, you ask those from my mobile reading class one, they love, you all love my coaching class or not? You answer. Those who are inside my MRI when you ask them. Okay, and every certain period you have two hour session maybe to sit down and we hone your skills. Okay, so this is how fun it can be. Okay, any questions so far that you can ask now? You can ask now. Okay, so so hope that you have a taste of how Yi Jing divination, as practical as it can be, the solutions are then practical. Okay, and once you're able to have a third eye to see how to resolve issues, how to forecast issues, how to look out and prevent yourself. It's just like me telling you outside you got somebody who want to scare the hell out of you, and now you are aware. Would it be better that you are aware that you won't be scared the hell out of by him? Okay, so yep. Any questions so far from Jason? Love it. No joke, guys. Full day class. Okay, yeah. Some of them find out what you see. Cook, fried, but they might. It's a lifelong skill. Okay. Once you have a skill in your life, you can go anywhere. Okay. Eat, talk, shit, meeting, sleep, plan, strategize, action, investment, pool. Every damn moment you can do a divination to ask for anything. Okay. But there are certain rules in asking. Okay. Don't just anything, just ask for fun. Okay. You'll spoil the dish. Okay. All right. So if there are any questions, now is the best time to ask. Okay. If any friends are interested to join me in this class, so do join me in this class. So hope that today is fun. It's about anything that you wish to ask. Okay. So for friends who find this useful, you gain some insight. Okay. You probably can avoid some costly mistakes that will be down the road. Okay. So any questions that you have now? Anything for me to say? Anything you need to say? Nothing. Okay. So questions you can find I Ching division to be used for. What can I Ching division be used for? Huh? How much? We asked it. What's the question? What can I Ching division be used for? Number one, my wife asked me. You can use it to position to get out your stuck situation. Number two, you can use I Ching divination to see what that you cannot see. You can't see, and you need to gain the clarity from your current positioning to see the blind spot because we don't know what we don't know. Number three, you are able to get a forecast of what's to be coming next so that you are able to position for it. So that can be a meeting, a presentation, a call, a task, a project, investment. Okay. You read my docu post the last few days. It can also be used to find lost items like my daughter's mobile phone. It can be used to look up what should I be looking out for tomorrow that I want to avoid. Yeah, it will come to divination. That's how the time. If you join my last week's it actually answers us. Okay. All right. Okay. Hope that you gain something from this session. I hope to see you soon again. And for those who have signed up for the class, thank you, and I will see you there. So this is Marcus from Metaphysics. Do take care, stay safe, and I hope to hear more good news from all our friends. Bye bye.